Mira, mira, mira qué asqueroso como este tipo hace esta carrera. Un toque con Mike Piazza. Asqueroso este. Ah, no, porque es que va a ganar así entonces. Por uno.
Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as
Pero
one
este
of
tipo tuvo los
baseball's
palos que
hardest
lo voy a meter yo
throwers
ahora.
goes
Tú verás,
head-to-head with a
nada más te
top
voy a decir
finesse
así, nada
arm.
más te voy a decir así,
Next,
prepárate
now to
ahora.
the plate, Omar Vizquel.
Prepárate ahora.
And we
Creo
are
que va a
set
ganar
for
así.
baseball here this evening.
For the dub,
The pitch.
the shortstop, Omar.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one.
7 o'clock.
In there, and it's even at one.
Coño, otro.
The 1-1 home.
Mató.
Pulled toward right center field. Vasquez giving chase.
Ya.
He gets there and makes the play for the first out. In now, Tony Gwynn, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Gwynn.
First pitch coming, here it is. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
Ground ball left side. Backhanded. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
The catcher.
At the plate, Big Dog Cowboy. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. 1-0 the count. One and two, here it comes. And a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone. First pitch of the at-bat.
The first baseman.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time.
And ended up hitting him, so he'll get down to first on the hit by pitch.
The left fielder, number 4.
Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. Right side, but it's well foul. The 0-2. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side.
Fuck out of here. Strike him out.
Stepping
Throw
in,
him out.
Jose Reyes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Crazy,
first.
crazy shit here. You crazy, dude. Let's go in the
With the
kitchen
first
baseball.
pitch, here it comes.
Reyes.
Line toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. Now at the plate, Marlon Vasquez will swing it from the left side right here.
Vasquez.
And he fouls this one off.
Sigue relajando.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Wow. I don't know how I missed that. Good and squared up. Ridiculous.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Wow.
Standing in, Brian McCann. No one aboard for him, and
Good
2 gone here in the first.
Good and squared up.
Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Vizquel picks it up. Throw on to Gehrig, takes care. Stepping up now, Ian Kinsler. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
The second baseman, Ian
Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan.
Coño, loco, no, loco, le da really squared up con Michael Bradley, que tiene una superestrella, un all-star.
The finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance, and I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, D-Row, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Marichal will take charge himself out there, and there's 2 down. So striding forward now, Nolan Ryan. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Yo sabía que venía un bolón ahí.
The 0-1 delivery.
Tira bien.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Ichiro Suzuki. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as... Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Vladimir.
Line to the right side. And he will reach down to put this one away. Good job of hanging with it there for the first out.
Third baseman.
At the plate, Jose Bautista. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't quite. It's 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Suzuki is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Into the box, Robinson Cano trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
Wow.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no...
Wow, este es el pitcher más difícil con que pichar, Dios mío.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up one of the all-time shortstops, Omar Vizquel. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Now with the play, Tony Gwynn. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. But this will land untouched.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively, to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
Into the box now, big dog Cowboy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
On to first, a double play. So a man at third here with 2 gone, and in steps the Iron Horse.
Increíble pichar con este pitch. Está perfecto, la tira mala.
And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. A play at the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much.
Wow.
Stepping up to the plate, Hanley Ramirez, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Ramirez is really a rare talent in this sport. A true five-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch. Not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
Now, time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. The 1-1 home. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. The pitcher, Juan Marichal, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
Yo sabía que falla esta vaina en el niño.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. In there. Now the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Reyes. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Fouled away. The 0-1 offering. 1-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Lifted the other way out to left center. Suzuki shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Striding into the box, Lou Gehrig as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gwynn is going to get there.
Es que esa vaina increíble, mano. Como que cuando... Ay.
Stepping into the box, Duke Snider. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. And it's 1-2.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2.
No.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Digging in, Marlon Vasquez.
Es que es increíble, mi hermano.
Marlon Vasquez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's fouled away. And now a pitch on the way. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Ready now, Brian McCann. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Lifted the other way to left center. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score. He's set. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Suzuki is after it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone. Now at the plate, Jose Bautista. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Ahora este tipo me está la pared. Otro doble. Miti se la dejó a Mike Trout. Miti, mano. Diablo, papá. ¿Cómo que la gente picha con este tipo?
And what a play. A beautiful jumping.
El picho más malo que hay en juego. Dios mío.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by
nada de control, pero nada de control. Nada.
The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other, a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy with a little more skill and finesse.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
The thing is high all over. Come on. Look at that. Look at that.
The 1-2.
Fastball straight down the middle. Straight down the middle.
Reyes ranging into the outfield. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Now batting, Hanley Ramirez. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, pretty impressive if you ask me. So many times you beat a sinker into the ground, you end up grounded out to third. You run it down to first base, and you're so upset at yourself. At least he got under the thing. He knows his bat plane is pretty decent.
A bouncer to the left side. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Striding in, Tony Gwynn. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Popped up. Brett in foul ground, and no one will track it down. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Snyder is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Next up, it'll be the pitcher, Juan Marichal, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. But this will land untouched. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit. Throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Snyder. And that retires the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Omar Vizquel comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Line drive to center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out. Ready for another chance. Tony Gwynn.
Mira eso, mira qué maldita tabla y que la para. Es increíble, mi gente.
Fastball by him here, 0-1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Oh my Lord, I know you guys saw that. I know you guys saw that. PCI, dead middle of the fucking, the ball in the middle of the PCI to get okay time. That's great.
He's a diamond player who represents one of the most fearsome power bats in all of baseball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Vasquez has it in his tracks. And that retires the side.
We're going to see no different lineup when we get screwed over like this.
At the plate, Jose Reyes, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The shortstop, Jose
Reyes. Claro.
Here's the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the third, in fact. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Suzuki on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Stepping into the box, Marlon Vasquez. And as you might expect with a diamond player, he's got a few tools in the box, but he's best known for his contact hit. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
¿Cuántos hits he dado yo bien en ese juego? Y ganar con nada. Increíble, chaval.
Now the 2-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Nothing, of course.
On a swing to forget there, it's back even at 2-2.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Gehrig over to his left, and he brings it in on the warning track. Digging in and looking for more. Brian McCann hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AV.
What the fuck is this? Yo, me están mandando un challenge. ¿Eres tú? Me están mandando un challenge aquí. Yo no sé quién es este tipo. Me dan un challenge.
And another foul ball.
Bueno, yo lo voy a jugar si quiere.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Hollywood Impact.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to Garrick takes care of
Hanley, Ozzie Smith, Roger Hornsby, Charlie Black, and Pat Thomas, Steve Snyder, Willie Mays, Ivan Rodriguez.
For him in his last trip.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Nope. A ball and a strike.
346,
this is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Estamos vivos, loco, estamos vivos.
Well off the plate for a ball. Great change up there in the dirt for the third strike. And the throw is there to record the first out. Ready for another shot now, Duke Snyder. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And that misses, ball one. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. And he takes ball two, and it's 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Count is 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. High in the air down the right field line. And Vlad won't get there. This is a foul ball. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Number 5.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
¿No te acabo de decir que me mandan una aquí? Estamos vivos, yo no sé quién es el diablo de esta persona, pero estamos en el primero.
2 balls and a strike now. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Claro, ahora estoy yo incómodo pichando con un pitcher que localiza.
Better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the. Standing in, Vladimir Guerrero. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
The windup and the 0-1. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
Este tipo tiene a Roger Hornsby.
High bouncer toward the
Eso no
hole.
es tigre, you gotta get everybody.
And that's out number 1.
Joker. Roger Hornsby. Eso no es tigre que tú sacas cuando sacas tu unidad.
He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the results sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Digging in to try it again.
Freezes, man.
It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And he fouls this one off. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Fouled away. Getting a few steps off at second there. Now the pitch. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Suzuki is in pursuit. He gets there, and that's the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The first baseman,
stepping in,
2.
Hanley Ramirez.
Hanley.
Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Ramirez.
Ryan sets. First pitch on the way. And he can't field it cleanly. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And, boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Started to go.
Vamos allá, es un out.
Kelvin Herrera has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so.
¡La saqué! ¡Vamos allá, coño! Christian Yelich. Maldito, una maldita. ¡Ay, qué bomba, coño! Que siga ahí jodiendo con su maldito picheo del PRI, coño. Es un PRP aquí. ¿Quién es este tipo que está jugando conmigo? ¿Quién es? I don't know who this is. 55 diamantes.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. As we head into the later innings of this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
Wow, D-Row, we've seen one power pitcher, one finesse guy, but both of them on point. 2 different ways to get through a lineup, and both of them have worked.
Yeah, Dan, tip of the cap to both starters, right? 2 different ways. The power guy was on top of his game.
Pues vamos a tener que poner un check, vamos a tener que poner un termo. Para que vean que tengo tuyo también. Y me gusta ver el juego tuyo ahí, porque más algo que con respeto. Sabe, loco, sabe que no te estudiaste.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece.
¿Cómo que no sacó eso?
Anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Not too often you see a changeup come across it. 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
3-1.
Usted aquí no va a los mil.
That's in there. And the run the count to full. 3-2.
That's a tough pitch right there. Your first move is to bail a little bit, kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand it.
Now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. So a big moment here and standing in Omar Vizquel. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. No balls and a strike to count. Greg Holland takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Oigan, que se tiró para el piso.
Pitch is high, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Suzuki stands at second with no outs. Oh, and this one ran in and got him, and that's twice now he's been hit in this one. Riding in once again, Tony Gwynn, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 0-1 on its way. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it.
And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball, 1 gone.
No tienen pichate,
no strikes.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger, getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Lou Gehrig, and a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
2-1 to count. And it's fouled away. Fouled off. The 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
In my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Gwynn coming on. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire. Josh Hader is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. So stepping in, Tony Gwynn, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Vamos allá, Santos. Un doble para Santos. Vamos ahí. Así mismo, un doble para Willie.
Range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Ketel Marte will grab the bat and hit for the pitcher here. A high fastball is in there. Now a swing and a miss. A pause and the 0-2. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. Digging in once again, Jose Reyes. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Fly ball out toward left center field. Suzuki is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Coming to the plate now, Marlon Vasquez, his last first delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Oh, they think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field, and for the second time in the inning, the gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And next to hit is the catcher, Brian McCann. A bouncer up the middle.
No.
And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. Fernando Rodney comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Digging in, Duke Snider will try and lead things off here in inning number 9. First offering on its way. Hard liner toward short, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out. He doubled his last time through. They're trying to check it, and it's 0-1. Here's a pop-up now. Ramirez has room in foul territory, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Yeah, GG, man. Next time just let me know it's a 3-inning game, all right, man?
As the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit. Foul, so missed opportunity there. And he fouls this one off.
I do, man.
39,000 on their feet. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Vete al otro ya, loco. Tú sabes que ahí tú no vas a hacer nada.